Hello and welcome. Madwolf Consulting would like to thank you all for being here today. We have reviewed the career services organizational communication skills, and we have some recommendations for areas of improvement. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Rachel Rainwater. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Madwolf Consulting. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with an MBA in Business Administration.
I'm Mary Chandler. I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Madwolf Consulting. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with an MBA in Finance and certified in Data and Analytics.
Hi everybody, my name is Tyler Rozansky. I'm a founder and organizational consultant for Madwolf Consulting. I've been with the company for 25 years now from the very beginning, and I'm a West Georgia graduate where I received my MBA and bachelor's degree in business management.
Hey everybody, my name is Gavin Smith and I've been a performance coach at Madwolf Consulting for over 25 years now.
Hello, my name is Hunter Shepard. I am the executive coach for Madwolf Consulting. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with a Master's of Business Administration in Management Information Systems. I am also one of the founders of Madwolf Consulting.
And now for a little bit about our company background. Madwolf was originally a club on the campus at University of West Georgia a little over 25 years ago. It was founded by 5 students, myself included, that saw a need between the departments on campus to communicate more effectively amongst one another. In that first year, we gained so much student involvement and campus recognition for improving the communications between the departments, and the founders of the club decided that they were going to open up their own consulting firm post-graduation with the purpose of helping college campuses function and communicate at a higher level. At Madwolf, we have a strong set of values that we believe in helping others communicate and improve the learning culture on the college campuses we help around the United States. Since our team's college days, we've grown immensely. We've started working with companies such as Carnival Cruise Lines, Macy's, Quick Trip, and colleges all around the United States. These companies have trusted us to solve their own communication issues and promote a more trustworthy business. At Madwolf, our team communicates best with state-of-the-art technology that help us effectively reach and meet our clients' needs. We provide company phones with pre-installed apps such as Gmail, LinkedIn, and Slack to help communicate and promote communication between our teams, clients, and vendors alike. With the growing use of technology and the internet of the world, being on top of new technology is incredibly beneficial to our team and our clients. Our goal here at Madwolf is to make things as hassle-free as possible. Our team is here to help in any way at all. We believe by helping others communicate, we are not just improving business, but we are also improving the world around us. Our team is dedicated to go above and beyond your expectations. No matter where you go in the world, there is always an important need to communicate. We depend on communicating with others in our day-to-day personal lives and the business world alike. Effective, strong communication is a pillar of successful business and life. We aim to help you develop skills to improve your company's communication skills across the board. Thank you. And now we'll hear from Mary on our statement of need.
At Madwolf Consulting, we pride ourselves on our dedication to our clients. We are going to use our extensive business experience and our knowledge to help improve the overall image and effectiveness of career services at the University of West Georgia. Currently, this department is lacking in funding and effective advertising. Madwolf consultants are fully prepared to come in and improve in those areas by building a more sustainable way to get those students involved. Before colleges used career services, they relied heavily on their professors to mentor their students. Now, all colleges are required to provide a career service department in some way. Some are more developed than others. Our internal audience is made up of our administration, students, and other hired professionals. Our external audience is made up of the student body of West Georgia, specifically the ones that are more serious and looking to build their future careers and help grow their network. That's why Madwolf Consulting is proud to help develop and bring more exposure to the department so more students are able to succeed. Overall, the consultants here at Madwolf are increasing the funding and traction of career services. We're advertising the events in a strategic manner, making the department more accessible and desirable to the student body. A couple of consultants from Madwolf went around and interviewed a small population of the West Georgia students. About 30% of the students either didn't know that there was a career service department at the University of West Georgia, or they didn't know how to find or contact the department. And as you can see from the graph, we have only 22% of students go very often or just often, 51% rarely ever go, and 27% never. Our goal is to at least double the percentage of students that answer never, so they will go more frequently or at least start attending the events of the career services. In addition to bringing in more students, we also hope to see an increase in sponsors and investors for career services. We have a testimonial from Victor Allman, who said about half the companies who hire a consultant see a 60% increase in their profits. And now Gavin is going to talk about our internal and external communication.
So here at Madwolf Consulting, we've done an investigation of your internal communication in your department. We think we're really going to be able to work with you guys, help you streamline that, make it a little bit easier and more efficient for you guys to communicate within the department. And what we found was you guys mostly use email, phone, and face-to-face interactions for a majority of your communication. So email is very good to reach people, most of the department, very easily within a few minutes. It's also good for connecting to people remotely. Say if someone's sick or if they're off day, you have to get in touch with them really fast. That's what email is really good for: plan meetings, department events, things like that, reminders. And over the phone is another internal communication device that you guys use. Really, the phone is more on an individual basis to get to someone quickly, remotely. Reminders. Hey, we got this meeting coming up. How do you feel about this? That's really what phone communication is good for. And then you have your face-to-face meetings. So say you got to communicate with 10 to 15 people, and just kind of be on the same page with everybody. That's really what face-to-face meetings are all about. Build team cohesion, help relationships in the department, something like that. But one downside to meetings is that they have to be scheduled at a certain time. Everyone needs to be available at that time. It's not always easy, planning around a people's schedule in today's hectic business world. And so from this investigation, we found that 64% of your communication comes through email, 25% of that is over the phone, and 11% of that is through the meetings. And so with this investigation, we did a comparative analysis between your department and the Career Services Department at the University of Georgia. Both of you guys have a very good web page. Really provides insight on how the department functions, lists department heads, different employees, things like that, how students can contact you. So that's really good on both fronts. But after looking at the University of Georgia's department, we found that they've got a little more to offer than what your department does. Within their department website, there's a calendar, an updating calendar, that'll list upcoming job fairs, when they are. They also indicate what type of job fair it is. Say it's health and human services, STEM, journalism, and all the other fields of study that they offer. And within that calendar there's a hyperlink. Take you to the hyperlink, you'll be able to register for the job fair. It shows which companies will be participating in the job fair, how to get internships, things like that. And then another pretty interesting thing that they have on their website is that they have a little sort of almost like a blog page where these student groups can get together, and it's a really good way for the staff and faculty to communicate with students and for students to communicate within themselves too. They offer it by types of fields of study, things like that. So it's pretty cool. And that's just some things that you guys could add that we're gonna work with you guys on, helping you guys get that set up. We think it's really going to be beneficial to your department moving forward for all these new improvements that we have. So here at Madwolf Limited, we've done a little investigation of your external communication networks. We think we can really help you guys improve on this, really connect with students, um, increase student participations in the job fairs, things like that. And we really think that's going to help you guys get some extra funding as well. So one of the main ways your department communicates with its students is through email. Email is a great way to reach a mass amount of people in a short amount of time, um, update all the students on upcoming job fairs, things like that. The problem is with the younger generation now, though, that a lot of them aren't accessing their emails, and as we know, not every student checks their emails regularly, maybe once a month if they're lucky, stuff like that. So, email is a great way to really mass communicate with a lot of people. Another way you guys are communicating with students are face-to-face meetings. This is really good for students to build relationships for faculty and staff within the department. Kind of nail down things that require more detail and really help the student out and give them more of an explanation excuse me, that you could over email. And another way that students are able to communicate with you guys and you guys are able to communicate back would be through telecommunication. So it's not as personal as a face-to-face meeting. It's really just quick and easy. Reach a student, hey, leave a message, you didn't show up for your appointment today, would you like to reschedule, things like that. So over the phone is a good way to communicate, but not the best, especially to students today. So after analyzing all of these, we've done a little SWOT analysis, so strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis of your department. And I'd really say one of the strengths of your guys' department is you're very friendly and helpful. All the faculty and staff are very knowledgeable on what they do. From what we found, you guys offer pretty good response time. Most students are going to have to wait as maybe a day to hear back, and that's, crunch time, busy time, things like that. A big weakness, and this is a major weakness, would be your social media presence. You do have a Facebook page, but it's not updated regularly. It doesn't have as much information as we'd like to see. No Twitter presence. Twitter is very key. Students really, especially today's generation, get most of their news and updates from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. So that's something that you have to be on, especially to reach kids today, the younger generations. You guys have a LinkedIn page where students can communicate with you, and that's good. And then Handshake is another one that I would highly recommend jumping on. Handshake is an app that you sign up with, the university has to pay for, but it's a very easy way for students to get updates on job fairs, see who is going to be there, what kind of internships could possibly be offered through the companies. And it's also an easy way to keep track of how many students are coming, because they can create an account, click on the little link that's within the app, and right then and there determine whether they're going or not. They can give a maybe, a yes or no to an attendance. And so that's a really good way to kind of start keeping some of this data on how active students are in participating in these job fairs. It's also another good way to say, hey, tons of students are coming. We're going to need a little bit more funding. We're going to need some more money to kind of boost these things up a little bit and help manage the inflow of all these students that are coming. Some opportunities, the biggest one, of course, is social media presence. That's going to be the major key factor in helping you guys really succeed and boom here once we get those up and running. Your threats, not too many threats. I'd say the biggest one is funding. There's no other career services department on the campus, so you don't have any outside threats or threats from within the university itself. And another one would be student participation and interest. Students go to these job fairs, hey, it's boring, it's not snacks, there's nothing really offered, so why would I go? I'm really just going to maybe get some extra credit, things like that. So we really look forward to working with you guys on helping you boost that social media presence and really see an influx of kids starting to participate in these job fairs. Not only help you guys out, but help the kids out as well. Next up, we have Tyler Rosansk bringing some recommendations that we really feel are going to help you guys with some immediate success and a lot of success to come in the future as well.
Hi everybody. We believe at Madwolf that our recommendations are the heart of the proposals that we give. Recommendations are Madwolf's way of demonstrating why we specialize in promoting, participating, and improving company image. Madwolf's recommendations to improve University of West Georgia's Career Services Department image is by providing a more personal service for specific majors and areas of study. For example, getting alumni to mentor and help the department, and completely redoing the website to a more user-friendly and efficient to use. Madwolf's plans to increase student involvement is by increasing the Career Services Department's social media platforms and updates, and also leaving comment cards in highly populated areas around the university and campus. Finally, to promote the department through student participation, us at Madwolf recommend adding an incentive to attend career service seminars and activities. We believe this would be a more efficient way to send your message to your target audiences around campus. For improving department image, we suggest providing a more personal service for specific majors and areas of study. This will help college students who are progressing in their education and about to graduate. More personal service helps by starting the process of finding what jobs are out there for the students based on the degree that they're going for or have already earned. This will improve West Georgia's career service image as it shows other students by participating with the department that they can gain a competitive advantage over others who choose not to participate with the Career Services Department. We also suggest implementing an alumni mentoring program. Having an alumni mentor students would help with network connecting. By alumni network connecting individual students, this will further increase students' chances of getting hired by a company or even a company that they would like. Finally, we suggest completely redoing the website. UWG's Career Service Department needs some modifications to make it more user-friendly and interactive for students to actually engage with. The website is the first thing people see when they Google career services at West Georgia. Making it easy to navigate and informative and transparent about the information that services that we actually provide is much needed. The website will need to have a polished look instead of the messy thrown together look it has now. To increase student involvement, we suggest increasing Career Service Department's social media updates. Social media updates are a must for any department, organization, or company that wants to increase their involvement. Some professional analysis that we have at Madwolf have conducted a study showing that 63% of students prefer social media, 21% of students prefer getting emails, and only 8% prefer and only utilize flyers. If Career Services really wants to improve their involvement with students, Career Service needs to increase their updates on social media and become more active so all students will see. Leaving comment cards in highly populated areas around campus will allow Career Service departments to ask questions to the students what they all know about career services. Placing the comment cards in highly populated areas around the university ensures that a vast number of students will actually give responses. The department can then compile the cards and be able to get a better grasp about how many students do not actually realize how career services will help them in the future. For promoting the department through student participation, we suggest adding an incentive program for attending career service seminars and activities. No student wants to attend a lecture after their classes are done for the day. To promote the department, adding an incentive program for attending career service seminars and activities is much needed. The incentive can range from extra credit from professors that advertise it, or prizes such as t-shirts or West Georgia merchandise. We also just suggest advocating community projects that give back to a cause. This is an effective way of promoting the department through student participation is by advocating community projects that give back for a cause. Having this good image for giving back to the community will result in huge promotion for the Career Service Department through student participation in the community project. Working with Madwolf Consulting would be a smart investment on your end because of the variety of work that we provide. We've worked with family businesses and small businesses all the way up to a corporate scale, and our success rate tells the story itself. Our success rate beats competitors nationally and locally that we have in the consulting business. We've also worked with many departments and organizations just like years before and have had tremendous success with them, and we look forward to helping you in the future.
And now, we of Madwolf Consulting will answer any questions you may have.
Wow, that's a great question. With Madwolf's recommendations, we believe that the Career Service Center will finally have the potential to make a lifelong impact and create essential job skills for those students who take advantage of its services. These students will take what they have learned through the Career Service Center and will communicate more effectively for the real world post-graduation.
Madwolf Consulting's recommendations will definitely help the Career Service Department at the University of West Georgia. By implementing our mentoring program, our incentives for participation, and building up our social media platform, this will hopefully bring more exposure to the department and overall improve the student involvement.
So I think if you look at our client list, that really speaks volumes. We don't only just work with universities. We've worked with companies like Cisco, McDonald's, GM, Ford, even little mom and pop shops and small businesses. So we've seen every side of communication, I think, that the business world really has to offer. Those huge corporations, you may not think of it, but communication, the way they communicate with their customers, how they send out, hey, we're doing a sale, this is 50% off, things like that. That really helps them generate sales numbers. We've really increased some numbers there. For example, we did some things with McDonald's, helping them engage on Twitter and Facebook more, and they saw a 5% sale increase for that quarter. So I think we really know what we're talking about here. I think what we're going to do working with you guys is really going to help get your student engagement up and possibly even increase some funding for you guys, hopefully, once all that happens.
Working with Madwolf Consulting would be a smart investment on your end because of the variety of work that we provide. We've worked with family businesses and small businesses all the way up to a corporate scale, and our success rate tells the story itself. Our success rate beats competitors nationally and locally that we have in the consulting business. We've also worked with many departments and organizations just like years before and have had tremendous success with them, and we look forward to helping you in the future.
I am glad you asked that. If Career Services were to have a service which is specific for majors and areas of study, the career service professionals can grow with the student and create a professional relationship between the student and the career service professional to ensure the student will get the desired career they have been striving for.
As a thank you for being here today and listening to our presentation about Madwolf Consulting and the Career Service Center, we would like to offer you a virtual takeaway item, a refrigerator magnet with Madwolf's logo on it. Thanks and have a wonderful day.